Hi there, this is Ankita and today we are going to learn about the structure of atom. So if you don't have any idea about the atom and what the structure of atom looks like, let's begin with this session. First we should know that any substance which is surrounding us is made of matter. And this matter, when we go inside the matter, we know that this matter is made of molecules and molecules itself are made of atom. So in short we can say that everything which we see around us is the smallest unit of that substance is nothing but that is atom. So it is interesting to know that atom is the very small unit of any matter, and atom is actually a fundamental unit. So if there is any chemical changes which is happening around us, but as atom is a fundamental unit of any matter, it retains its physical and chemical properties. We will learn all this in details in the next session. Here, first we should know what the concept of atom come from. So do you know that in the 6th century BC there was an Indian philosopher named Kannad who gave us the name Parmanu, and he said that Parmanu is something which is indestructible. We cannot destroy it. He said that all the matter is made of a small particle and he named that as Parmanu, which is indestructible. But later on, in the 5th century BC, there comes the Greek philosopher called Democritus. And Democritus gives us a new name that is atomos. According to Democritus, atomos is something which cannot be cut into the smallest particle. And he said that all the matter surrounding us is made of atomos, from which eventually the name atom comes from, which cannot be divided further into the smaller particle. So this is all in the history of it, like it is 2500 years old concept of atom. But in the modern times, we know that there is a Dalton's theory first who tell us about atom, and later on many theories come forth. And after all this theory, like after Dalton's theory, there comes a Thomson's theory. After Thomson's theory, there is a Rutherford theory, and then the Bohr's model. And after the end of Bohr's model, we get some structure of atom like this. Like we get to know that atom, when we go inside the atom, we have the two parts. One is the nucleus and one is the extranuclear part. Inside the nucleus, there are two particles. One is proton and the other one is neutron. Proton itself is positive charge, but the neutron does not have any charge, and both of them are entangled inside the nucleus. And this nucleus is the very small part of the atom. And around the nucleus there is the extranuclear part. In extranuclear part, we can see that there are electrons which are having the negative charges, and these electrons are revolving around the nucleus in their particular orbit. If you see this structure carefully, you should remember the solar system. In solar system, at the center there is the sun, and there are all the planets which are revolving in a particular orbit around the sun. In the same way here, at the center, there is a nucleus which has protons and neutrons bound itself in one at the center of atom, and there are different orbits in which the electrons are revolving. These all particles are known as subatomic particles of atom. So, proton, neutron and electron all together called as subatomic particles which is present in the atom. So this is all about the atom, and this is how we represent atom. Like at the center there is a nucleus having positive charges and neutron which is neutral, and the revolving electrons which are in a particular orbit which have their fixed energies and a few fixed strength. We will learn all this in the next session. For now, this is for today session. Thank you and bye bye.